podcast. We gonna be in the building. What's good? They can't what's going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in this studio. Hundo. We ain't out.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T, that fresh out.
What's up? Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, man, Wednesday, 9:30, man. Time to wake up the
Wake
neighbors,
'em up.
man. What's goody, man? We got J Camp, Bebo P in the building. What's going down tonight, man? What's good? We're going to have a full house tonight. We're going to go crazy, man. J Camper, what's goody?
What's good?
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey.
Man,
What's
how's your
going
day
down?
going, man? How's everything going, man? We're ready to talk about some hip hop. How's it feeling over there, man?
Man, busy, but it's all good though, man. Just happy
There you go.
to be on, man, and chop it up. What's happening though with y'all?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Bebo P in the building,
already
man.
know.
What's goody, man? What's going down? Salute, man.
Salute
Bedroom
back to you,
bully,
brothers.
dog. What's good, dog?
Oh, man.
Getting heavy in them Italian little waterways and bull. You know what I'm saying? They getting the cheeks and bull. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
Salute.
Hey, trying to see
know what I mean?
what's just trying to see what flies at someone next. Since we went from throwing mic swelling foreheads to throwing brick swelling faces within a week or so. What's good with you, Iceberg?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we going hard in the paint, man, tonight, man. We gonna cook tonight. Hold up. J. Kim, hold up, man. You got some in the you got some drink tonight? J. Kim, what you got in there, man?
What you got in the glass, man, or the cup? You ain't got
Nah,
nothing
man. I rolled fresh off
No
the
libation?
95. Nah,
Okay,
man. I
okay.
came right off the gig and hopped on the
Oh,
the
word.
MIC, man. Pause.
So no wild turkey in your glass. Okay,
No
got
turkey
you, bro.
tonight, dog. That
Yeah.
wild turkey, man, start.
Yeah.
You get that wild turkey in,
Yeah.
dog. You start sprinkling on the chick, dog. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? You start sprinkling on
Stop.
the dance floor with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we're gonna have a good show tonight, man. Full house, man. David Burns is in here. Salute, man.
Cedar
David
Hill, what's
Close,
happening,
going
David?
on, man? Hold up.
Salute
man.
to Cedar Hill.
Salute to Cedar
Mad
Hill.
dog, no tiptoeing.
What up,
dog,
what up, man?
you know
What's
what I'm saying?
good? What's good?
man?
Man.
Our God,
What
day
is
one.
good?
Hey, Andre.
Peace,
what's
peace,
goody,
peace.
man?
Andre, what's
Peace
happening?
back.
Come on, man. Carmen,
happening?
Ham's up
Yer.
in
Carmen,
man.
Yer.
What's going down? Power's always.
You
Hey,
already
first of
know.
all, if y'all don't know what's going on, Power's always in here early. Check out, scroll up to the top in the chat, man. You can see what's going on. He went
IG
heavy
Bebo
today.
P.
Yeah, man. That IG, that, you know what I'm saying? That tail shit.
Man, man.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, as everybody's coming up in here, pause. We gotta talk about some stuff tonight, man. We gotta go crazy tonight, man. Again, we gonna be talking about Jay-Z, man. He's finally repping for Hip Hop 50. Y'all think we gonna clown him? We actually got something to celebrate this dude. He actually went in for Hip Hop 50, man. We got Sus Diddy, dog. We be talking about him too, man. You know what I'm saying? With that polka dot J Camp shirt he got on. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about Megan the Mule. You know what I'm saying? Going hard in the paint with Cardi,
Iceberg
man. Ready to bump some situations, dog. But hey, man, we gotta
Here-
talk about this
Look,
situation,
Here
man.
Iceberg goes. Here he goes.
It's just real quick, man. We gotta talk about. First of
Like he
all,
was
look at
there.
this hand on the look at
Right.
his hand on the back of the joint. Dog. Now, anybody that's married, man, for any kids in here, get them out. Dog. Go ahead and get them on out of here real quick. Bebo P, J Camp in the chat. First of all, everybody put where you from in the chat too. We need to know where y'all from, man, so we know what to represent
Yeah,
tonight.
for sure,
man.
for
We
sure.
know Cedar Hills is in the building.
Come on,
Yeah,
man. See the hills.
yeah.
Let's go.
Salute to Cedar Hills and everybody else.
Oh, okay. All the kids is out. We gotta talk about Kanye and the wife getting banned for life for getting that domage, that neck,
Man,
getting some dome.
that guac
On the
3
water.
Wow, that turtleneck. Dang. Getting that Slimer. All right. All right.
J Camp. The question right here, man, is this all putty, man, to kind of be in public? Oh man, that's too early for that joint. Is it all putty, man, to do this PDA, man? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts, man, on Ye basically getting banned for doing a lewd act in Venice, man, in the boat, man? Kind of getting his sus Diddy on a little early, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on this, though?
I mean, it's definitely wild, but now I thought this allegedly was supposed to be private.
Hey, your mic sounds like you're going through your headphones and not your mic. We got you in there, cuz. So, hey, man.
Wisdom Williams.
Salute.
Peace. Y'all hit that like and
800,
subscribe
800
button.
saying that boat jobs.
Boat jobs, dang. Talk about luster on the wood, huh? All right.
Touch
182 say
salute,
paparazzi
man.
doing too much.
Yeah, man.
Is paparazzi the only one doing too much, or is
Salute
it
to our
Ye
homie, man.
and Bianca?
Notorious B, man.
Notoria, what's good?
What's going
Peace, peace, sis.
Salute. Hey, man, first of all, hold up, man. Devon's up in here, too, man. As
Devon
Jay Kemp
to
gets
the
back up in here,
ethos.
man. Bebo, what you thinking about the whole situation with Ye? The wife, per se, because can't nobody prove that they actually are smashing and they are together. But what's your thoughts on this whole situation of him getting banned for life? If he was from another situation, would he have got banned?
Given the state that Ye is currently in, not state in terms of geographic, but state in terms of the recent controversy that happened last year, it's highly possible if he was somewhere else geographically. To your question before, or your initial question, Ye and his wife Bianca's intimate relations, if you want to call it that, that is their personal business, but behind closed doors, that is, just as anyone else. But when any couple, and particularly a high profile couple such as Ye and Bianca at that, when they somehow exercise indecent exposure, then that's when it's obviously a bad look.
Okay.
Now, is it a bad look for the couple that got caught in the lewd act, as you coined it? Maybe not as much as most would think, since Ye is used to positioning himself, no pun intended, he's used to putting himself in noteworthy controversy. So now, as far as the company's professional reputation, they have to take that into account. So that's why the boat company had to ban Ye, because it's a bad reflection on the company from a business perspective.
JB was good.
So yeah, salute to JB. So there's that. What's your thoughts, though, Iceberg, before we get...
Well, this is the thing, man.
Possibly
Like,
get J Camp back in
we
the mix.
know... Well, Jay Camp, yeah, he's come back in. I see him. We know Ye kind of does stuff just for publicity. You know what I'm saying? He kind of understands his celebrity. He uses it, man, like, honestly, great. It's funny how he's got the mask swag on, shorty doo-wop kind of underneath there. You know what I'm saying? She made sure to show her head for the paparazzi. He knows.
Pause on that head part, too.
He knows the paparazzi is following him. So he knows he's going to get caught up at the end of the day, man. So, again, I think this is more of a PR stunt. I think Ye's got something going on. So, again, he's overseas. He's international. So, this is international news. Let's be clear. So, how else to better promote an album or project, something that he has going on, by doing something SEX swag? You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
again, if it bleeds, it reads. If it's wet, he might get the the PJ Jet. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think it's one of those situations where Ye knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's got something kind of on the bubble a little bit. I see what's going on. So I salute him, man, because again, he's a marketing genius to a regular cat, you know what I'm saying? The customer like, oh my gosh, clutch your pearls. But again, this is Ye, man. This dude, man, let's be clear, he's one of the top 10 MCs in the game still. Let's be clear, like, as far as guys living, in my opinion. Gritty, first of all, salute the Gritty in the building,
Salute
man.
the Gritty.
Salute.
Salute
He's saying
the
hit that
Gritty.
like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear.
Appreciate that.
I think he's got something in the works, man. Latoya saying it's daytime. Anyone could have seen them, including kids.
Right.
So we'll see what's going on. He's saying, come on, y'all, show some decorum.
Right.
That's the word for the day, the decorum joint.
Decorum.
So,
yeah.
And salute to Bianca in the building, man. When in Rome, at least they married.
His cheeks hanging out. Now we're talking about the Bianca in the chat, not Bianca in the picture. not Ye's Bianca. So salute to Bianca.
Carmen's saying he has been very quiet. Feels like a stunt for sure. Fact.
I know he's working on
agree.
an album. He is working on an album that an artist had talked about.
1486. Salute.
Antoine, salute.
You know what I'm saying? What's
Peace,
going
bro.
down, man? Salute to you and the fam, the kid. What's going on with you, man? Touch 187 saying he finally does something normal and people jump on him.
Well, that was after Bianca jumped on him, but we won't continue to harp on that. Yeah.
Gritty's basically saying, yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. He must got exactly. Gritty's already said it. He got something coming out, man. Because again, he's not looking like if you was really in that situation. Let's be clear. All the freaks in here that I love it in the freak into the day, into the dawn. Come on, man. If you really into that situation, you know, y'all know how some of y'all was born doing with your mom and them doing something like this. In a geo tracker and bull. It wasn't in Italy though. It was in a geo tracker in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Your dad was like, "Come on, girl, you know you want it."
In the back of the shag van.
And that van with all the carpet, dog, all around the bull. But let's be clear. If you was really into it, you'd be looking down. You wouldn't be looking
around. All in the eyes. Is that what you're saying? It's all in the eyes, Bird?
So he's looking for the paparazzi. He's looking for somebody to say something. And he had the crack out. You know what I'm saying?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Had the crack out and bull. You know, extra ashy and bull. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So much pump. You know what I'm saying?
No, let's not forget. Let me just say this. I think you're onto something as far as, Pub, because we have this situation, but then right after, he had crashed the wedding of a random couple, So I think you're right about the promo situation and him being a master of it, of spontaneous marketing acts such as this. Madden. Adina's still fine. There you go. You go. You already know.
Into the day, into the dawn.
No, not that sour note though, dog.
Frank was good, man.
Salute to Frank James.
Prime Minister Sports.
Prime Minister Sports. Salute to you as well.
What's going on, man? Salute.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? We got everybody in here, man. David Burns also saying, I'm sure if it was a big deal to him, he would have bought a boat. He just bought a boat. Facts.
Boat company just like that.
I got money.
Yeah, man.
No, wait.
Again.
Let me do it like Ye. Hold on. Let me do it like Ye.
So again, like I said, like David's basically saying, come on, man. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. Come on, so let's stop the cap, man. At the end of the day, man, we know what's going on. Devon's basically saying he's been presenting his wife like a toy. I agree, man. Again, when I was doing the graphics for this joint, it was hard to even find a picture of her face. She doesn't look at the camera. Again, I agree with Devon, man. Like, she's really just, and no disrespect, but she's there just taking care of him, focus on him, man. She's really not looking at the camera. There's not a lot of pictures of her straight up.
Oh, she taking care of him all right, Bird.
Straight dome shot. So, again, it is what it is. Gritty's also saying, Ye still got his head on straight.
He still don't have his head on straight.
He still don't have his head on straight.
Right, Gritty. So Maddox said, Ye getting topped off in Italy. Yeah, day one club. So Maddox said, Ye getting topped off in Italy as a promo stunt is brand with current Ye. Absolutely, Soul Cinematic.
Facts.
Yeah.
Salute
It's
to
all
Soul Matic in the
brand,
building.
yeah.
That's our guy, man. This thing, man, he probably got the best profile picture, man. Come on, man. Like Cormega, AZ, and Nas.
Hey,
everybody
salute
show
to
love
that.
to Soul Matic, man. Salute. Touches base saying, yo, that telephoto lens, that ain't even fair, nah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Touch even know
what I'm
the
saying?
lens. Dang.
Yeah, that lens, that telephoto joint, man. Salute to Rebirth the Sock, man, on that Sigma joint. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
I think we got Jay Kemp back in here, man. Salute to Jay Kemp, man, holding it down, man. Up in here, man. Got the technical difficulties right. What's your thoughts, man? We've been going in talking about this Kanye joint. We basically saying it's a PR stunt right now, Jay Kemp. But what's your thoughts, man, on this head detective situation, dog?
Pause on the head part.
First of all, am I smooth though, fam?
Oh man,
Yeah, you
extra
good.
smooth,
Yeah,
cuz.
yeah,
You
yeah,
good.
yeah. Appreciate you. I mean, Kanye's a grown man. I mean, I thought this was supposed to be a private situation where only the the captain and somebody else was on there. I mean, sketchy, absolutely. I
Super
mean,
sketchy. Ooh.
Right.
you know, but it's the choice he made. You know, I ain't gonna judge dude because that's what he chose to do with his busy. You know what I'm saying? So that's if that's if that's how you get down, if that's how you want to get down, do what you do. But if you got to suffer them consequences, man, it is what it is. You know. But
Yep.
So this is the thing. Do you think he was just
earned it.
getting the dome, or you think this is a promo stunt?
I mean, it looked like he was getting topped off, but you know.
Well, and this is the thing. I think David Burns said this joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to it. I'm sure he's basically saying, I'm sure if it was a big deal to him, he would have just buy the boat company.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? And again, Devon was saying, man, he's been presenting the wife like a toy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he been showcasing his trophy wife is what he been
Facts.
There you
Well,
go.
definitely a trophy wife, man. I like that. Born Gifted is in here, man. Day One Club, salute, man. So he
Born
said salute,
Gifted.
guys. Yay over there getting his pipes cleaned out, man. Come on. So much pipe cleaner, dog.
Oh,
Hold
man.
up.
Countdown in 3, 2, 1.
Mama.
Salute Mama
Salute
Bear
to
in the
Mama
building.
Bear
Salute.
Art Dog.
To
Y'all
my
go
folks
ahead
in here,
and
man.
subscribe to her
Salute what's
channel.
going down. Yes, sir. Mama Bear said this full of videos and pictures of Ye's visible.
All right.
Straight cheeks. This is the thing though. Well, we got an exclusive though, man. I got an exclusive. None of this, man. And ain't nobody got this, man. Nobody got this. Court and Hip Hop, Rap Round Table. Nobody got this. Only Fresh Out. We got the real picture though. Nigga, it was Bebo, nigga. It was Bebo in there. Come on, Bebo was in there getting dough. He was getting the neck and all that bull. Straight neckage and bull. I'm telling your mama. This is why I wasn't gay. It was Bebo P. Everybody put Bebo cheeks in the chat. You know what I'm saying? To the Bebo, man.
Getting that duggery.
Getting that straight skullduggery, masterpiece skullduggery. You know what I'm saying? Carmen saying,
Right.
that was
Stop.
look at his face. Look at the smile on this dude's face,
Nah,
man.
No.
Man,
dog.
come
Looking in
on,
the
man.
camera.
Hey, nobody
in the
has this
camera.
footage, man. We the only ones who got it, man. The birthday pics, dog. Straight cheeks from Bebo. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hey, but again, salute Bebo getting them cheeks, dog, over there in Italy, man. Hope we got some French fries too and bull. You know what I'm saying? Kanye on his adult film tour. Yeah, man. Well, again, I think he got an album coming out, man, but, you know, salute to him or whatnot.
So you think it's promo?
Straight promo, but again, Bebo and Kanye kind of got similar faces, though.
Stop.
You're right. Stop all day.
Might be homie, though. Devon saying we need a Bebo P story time segment. Straight Snow Bunny Bebo, dog, up in here. Slow,
No,
cup.
dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are ugly.
You know what's going down, man.
Man.
Man saying Bebo P22. The adventures continue.
Wow. Never let me.
B-Job P.
B-Joe P.
B-Joe P, dog. Straight on the bull. You know what I'm
The
Wow.
BJP.
saying? Y'all know what the time it is, dog.
BJP.
This is the thing, man. Empire basically helped me out, man, on the segue, man. We got to go to B-Jobs P, dog. You know what I'm saying? To BG, though. You know what I'm saying? Our guy, man. Salute, man. Let's be clear. We a hip-hop platform, so people like, man, why the heck you talking about a hot boy? Why you talking about BG? He ain't relevant. Are you crazy? Are you crazy, by the way? Let's be clear. BG has been holding hip hop down since 1996. I met these gentlemen in 2000, 2001. J Camp comes in, man, with his little like finger wave bull and his gray little eyes and bull. Come into the dorm room. He bring out the Chopper City joint. You know what I'm saying? He bring out Cash Money. Like, let's be clear. Anything on this platform that's being spoken about Cash Money, we got to salute J Camp.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He's the first dude to put us on to Cash Money, man. Because remember, let's be clear, they was in Louisville heavy. Let's be clear.
Yeah, they was.
J Camp, Bebo P in the chat. What's your thoughts on BG getting out of prison? Let's be clear, he was in there for 11 years for a gun charge. And his homie in the car actually said it was his, and they still got him. J Camp, Bebo in the chat, man. Exactly. What's your thoughts on BG just getting out? But also, are you excited to hear some new music from BG? Because let's be clear, man, the dude can spit.
Yeah, man. Salute to BG. And we all know that NOPD is wild, man. They still got so many unresolved cases from years back. But we just glad that BG is outside, man. I mean, that's the original Hot Boy.
Come on,
BG was the first Hot
go.
Boy member to drop an album on the label. So the fact that the original Hot Boy is out and he's a dude who's a mastermind behind a lot of them hooks, I can't wait to hear BG go back in again, man. I mean, what underrated storyteller too. People sleep on the stories that BG be telling in some of his music, but man, I'm happy dude's out though. Definitely 11 years too long, like you said, Iceberg. You pretty much laid out the whole story. But he's back home, man, and hopefully Manny's getting him together. I would love to hear him and Manny link up. You know what I'm saying? And we need a Chopper City in the Ghetto 3.
Yeah, Born Gifted in there. Born Gifted know what's going on.
What we need. Yeah, man. We need that, man. We need that. But salute to BG though.
Oh yeah, mega salute, man. First off, and welcome out of the Bing BG. Man, it's always good to see brothers and just brothers, just make it out of serving time in hopes of staying out for good. That is, from the initial emergence of the Hot Boys to BG's inception of serving time in prison, man, he was definitely one of the best members of the group and my favorite of all of them. The Hot Boys, man, whether together or apart, they've always represented for NOLA, you know what I'm saying? Juvie, even though he's not as in the spotlight as he once was, you know what I'm saying? He's still repping for NOLA and, advocated for himself, on that Hip Hop 50 celebration that he was later added on to.
The Essence Fest,
always,
right?
Yeah, I think it was the Essence Fest. Yeah. But I mean, he's always rep for NOLA. Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? He does the same thing from a mainstream perspective, you know what I'm saying? Because he's in the spotlight, but he's always representing for the city and, where he's from. And now we get BG, and who better to position rep for NOLA, you know what I'm saying? My hope is that he does so with the same tenacity and the verve as Hit Boy's father, Big Hit. You know, because Big Hit, he's been going hard ever since he's been out of prison from early 2023. So we hope that BG comes with that same energy. But like Jay
curious on the
content
said,
too.
Once
again,
Curious
Carmen's
on
even saying the same thing, man. She's saying I'd love to hear something from him. I wonder if he's ready to jump in that studio. J Camp, Bebo P, do you think he's ready?
I think so.
I think so, man. I mean, if cats like Mac from No Limit was ready, and Mac's whole content has changed, man. Like the music that he's putting out is flames too. So I'm sure BG got some stories to tell too. So
I'm sure he's got a lot of verses too.
I can't wait to hear what he's got. You know what I'm saying, in the rhyme book. I know he had a rhyme book off in the Bing. So
I'm sure he's got
salute
several.
to him though, man.
Yeah.
We glad he's home.
Born Gifted saying BG was only the second, only behind Juvie doing that run. And let's be clear, this dude had a crazy run.
He had a crazy run, man. I mean, he
Chopper
dropped
City, It's All on You, Volume 1, Volume 2, Chopper City in the Ghetto, 99 was crazy. That Checkmate, somebody said Checkmate in the chat. Matt said Checkmate. And then that living legal, man, was crazy.
Because BG had them first two Chopper City in the Ghettos before Juvie even dropped Soldier Rags,
Facts.
and
Sure
Soldier
did.
Rags
Soldier
was
Rags.
Juvie's first joint
Jay
before
Camp giving
500
y'all
Degrees.
history lesson today. Supposed to know you in the
Listen,
building.
I
You know
was
what I'm
a
saying?
Cash
That's
Money stan back in the youth, back in
Yeah,
my
man.
youth.
Come on, man. Hey man,
All
Pirate
day.
saying salute to Birdman for showing up for him too.
All
man.
day.
Salute.
All
That's a
Absolutely.
day.
real one. I'm sure he had a contract waiting to
Man,
go. You know what I'm saying?
hopefully they patched up everything, man, because you
Yeah.
know Birdman he had some issues with
He did.
with a couple of them
Yeah.
hot boys for a
He did.
while.
He
So
did.
He
He
did.
did.
But like I
hopefully
said, salute to
everything is
BG being
patched.
home, man. We salute you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait to hear some music
Salute.
again. If you was outside when we was outside, you was rocking that BG. You know, it's crazy, man. Like Soldier Rag. Yeah, David Burns on his Soldier Rag. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And like I said,
right.
that Juvie, Wayne,
Juvie
you know what I'm
is,
saying?
though.
All this stuff started in the same situation, so you got to show the
Right.
love, man. Prime Minister Sports saying YBE Prodigy and BG was my anthem song.
Listen.
Man. So, come on.
There you
man.
go.
Soldier Rag. You know what I'm
All
saying?
day.
Come on.
All day.
Hey,
You ain't no
first of all,
soldier.
if you
Put
if
up
you
your
under
soldier
40,
rags.
don't be trying to act like you know what we talking about. Go look up BG on Spotify or your streaming platform. Go check out his whole catalog, man. Salute
There
to
you
him.
go.
'Cause we
Yeah.
gonna be talking about catalogs tonight anyway. But we gotta talk about some other things too, real quick, man. Everybody just get in the hot tub for a minute. We gonna get up in here, man. We gotta talk about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Megan the Mule too. They got a song coming out. Now let's be clear. We remember WAP, dog. WAP went crazy. I'm gonna turn the music off of this joint. WAP went crazy. It just changed the whole situation, changed the whole dynamic, changed the thotty yaddy yaddy hot girl summer swag. You know what I'm saying? How had all them Suki Hanas and the Saucy Santana dudes going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Some of them neighbors up by Bebo and Boo. Basically, man, this is some ID stuff, man. This is some iceberg stuff. Want to get y'all thoughts on this though. Is we in Hip Hop 50. We've been celebrating classic hip hop music
Legend as
for
well.
6 months. You know what I'm saying? We've had crazy albums. If you follow us, if you grew up on it, if you follow us, man, you've seen J Camp and Bebo Pete talk about some crazy and amazing things that we've been celebrating for Hip Hop 50.
That's right.
I think it's over with. Hey, man, if you've been understanding the game, Nicki's about to drop. Cardi B and them about to drop. Sexy Red and Lil Durk about to drop. If you seen the Doja Cat situation, that's some spooky stuff.
It really is.
You saw Skinny Gunna. What's your thoughts, man, on the mainstream media saying, thank you, Hip Hop 50, thank you, Grandmaster Cash, and thank you for all the things you guys have done, MC Shan, Roxanne Shante, even Nas, but we gonna take it from here now. The third and fourth quarter is gonna get a little evil. We gonna be making sure none of these cats come back because again, yeah, we celebrate y'all salute, but now we're gonna take that word hip hop and now use it to describe Doja Cat, to describe Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and their music. No disrespect to it, but when they use the label hip hop, that's when we get upset about it. What's you guys' thoughts on this? Because again, it's not just, we're not knocking the females. This is the media, the mainstream media that's pushing this stuff. Because again, you don't hear Shay Noir nowhere. So you don't hear Rhapsody or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But then again, we see what they even doing to Zaddy Supremacy Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen this Demon video, and they calling this hip hop. J Camp, Bebo P in the chat. What's your thoughts on them using the label hip hop to promote this trash rap?
That was absolutely garbage. And I think we pretty much knew this was coming though, because there was so many of those albums that flopped earlier in the year. And they're going to push every envelope they can to reach deeper into that bag to put out this type of foolishness because
Facts.
not only are they heavily invested in it, but they can't afford to lose any more bread off these artists. So
Facts.
they're going to try to go back to what was working before with the whole the WAP
Salute, John.
and
What's good?
uh the Montero type swag that they got with Shorty. So they're going to go back into that bag and see if they can get some delegations to hop back on the bandwagon with this foolishness, man. But yeah, like you said, Iceberg, it's definitely a direct people's elbow. I mean, right to the MC Shans and the Nas's, and this is why we was asking for cats like Hove to drop, man, to cut through some of this mess, man, because
Right.
Facts.
he's one of them cats,
Facts.
man, who has the leverage. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling strings.
Yep.
So he can be the one to kind of pull a lot of this mess off the shelves too.
Facts.
And
Facts.
by him not doing that, man, it's just allowing more of a door to be open for this
man.
garbage. You
Exactly.
can't even have this out around no families, man. This is not none of this is contemporary, man, for the family, man. It's just
Cardi B won't let her son listen to it.
And that's the crazy thing. Cardi B
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I'm not letting my kid listen to this stuff." But then
Was-
you
was
dropping
just
like
the-
again, like man said, that WAP too. You know what I'm saying?
was
Right.
just about
The
to go into
Bongos
that
joints, that's
too.
about to drop on
Bebo.
Friday.
Great point. But yeah, Bebo, go in on this though, man. I mean, this
Well,
is
this
this
thing
is
before you go in,
urgent.
Bebo, do y'all remember when Jay-Z had that meeting at Baseline and he told everybody, "Hey man, if you got any music, drop it now, because
Yep.
when 50 Cent hit, it's gonna be over with. It's that little. Remember when the ocean comes out and it goes back in? You know something about to
Yeah.
happen, right? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's one of them situations, man. Like if you see everything that's basically lining up, and we just heard old man Ebro saying they're not even worried about rap per se. And again, you heard the Nicki Minaj teaser. That must sound like some airplane music. You know what I'm saying? Waiting in line for a sandwich in the airport music.
Facts.
So again, like I said, they got another. It's almost like an in-game situation if you're a Marvel head. Salute to all my Marvel heads and Simply Marvelous. So salute to Anton.
Salute.
This is almost like it's about to drop some Bebo P. What do you think? And before you get up in here, hold up, man. Jarv's in the building.
Jar from Rap Roundtable was good, brother. Salute.
You know, we
And,
gotta stop the show anytime Jar come in here, man.
Subscribe
you know
to Rap Roundtable's YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Jar said this is regular-ish.
basically.
Yeah. Sad.
But
Yeah,
what's your
I
thoughts on
mean,
this, Bebo, man?
real
What's your
talk.
thoughts on just this wave? Because we gonna see Gunna
Investors
come
got to
out. We
get
gonna
their
see
bread back.
Yeah, we gonna see Sexy Red. We
yeah.
gonna see all these situations. And if you watch the news, if you go anywhere, you seeing how this music is affecting the youth. Let's be clear.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that this is a means to try to replace tried and true hip hop music from its advanced inception, the late 70s, 80s to current date. At the same time,
All the way nuts.
Right, it is nuts, man. The industry is really attempting to work on overwhelming consumers of urban contemporary music with degenerate so-called music filled as Iceberg displayed with more demonic under and overtones, sexual
Montero
promiscuity,
swag.
and
Straight
rappers
Montero
that
swag.
right. And rappers that violently live out the raps that they deliver by way of some drill music and just really overall garbage to the point where the machine will work to strongly overwhelm primarily, Western society and the world, but just really of just that overall garbage music. And there's a considerable amount of people that's not asking for it, but I think that their thought process, they meaning the machine, is if we overwhelm them so much, then they're gonna eventually accept it. So it's a means of conditioning, which is the word
Absolutely.
that Iceberg and Medium Man talked about on that interview. Check that out. But while that's going on primarily here in Western society, you got other countries outside of the U.S. that's not really forced to stoop to certain levels,
Preach, boy,
such
get
as
it.
what's being going on here on screen, which goes to show once again how the foundation of hip hop music is being uprooted and thrown to the wolves with nothing more than, as Iceberg put it, as happy hip hop 50. But thanks, we'll take it from here.
And again, this ain't. And then I think Latoria. Am I saying Latoria's name right? Am I saying that right? Latoria
I
B.
think so.
You know, that's our homegirl. She's saying she like Cardi B. We like Cardi B. Cardi B's like one of the funniest people ever, man. We love her personality, man. She's great with the kids. But it's the messaging sometimes, man, that only comes to our culture, which is weird.
It's
You
the
know
what
I'm saying?
again? The what?
It's the imagery, man. It's the imagery,
and the
man.
messaging. Yep.
The
But not even that,
imagery.
man. This is the thing, and you know how men are, man. You know, when your girl put on a TV show, we try to go in the other room, man, try to play the PS5 and the Xbox and all that, and we don't
Yeah.
pay attention to what they looking at. Go and look at what your girl looking at, and just sit down with her, man, and watch some of these shows that are only directed to all women, and also some of the men that really didn't have the upbringing that we had growing up. You know, we old heads now, so we understood what was right and wrong. But when you seeing Doja going from a cow to the devil, and
Something
again,
ain't right, bro.
the picture, I can't show the bottom picture, but it's toys at the bottom. So who do you think
Yeah.
this is supposed to be going towards? They're going for
You
the
know.
kids. Let's be clear. You know what I'm
Going for
saying?
the
And again,
kids,
who's
bro.
around the kids the most? It's in our culture, the women got the kids the most. So again, this is our Teen Summit swag. You know what I'm saying? We on a Teen Summit bag tonight. But again, man, just be watching out as Hip Hop 50 comes to an end from this third and fourth quarter, how it's going to get a little bit more evil, man.
A lot more.
You know what I'm saying? Just be
Yes,
careful.
indeed. Yes, indeed. The pitchfork is out already.
Man.
So again, like I said, we just wanted to talk about that. Again, you know, this is why we have the platforms we have. This is why you see
Yes.
According to Hip Hop, you see Rap Roundtable. We suggest music to you and artists to you, man. Go check out those artists, man. Support them, man. Because again,
Yeah.
we're gonna be talking about this later on. You can have your publishing, but if ain't nobody spinning your records, man, who cares? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta support some of these cats, man. Jarvis saying the reality is those artists aren't even for us. It's for the younger crowd. Facts. We just said that joint. Facts, Jar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody salute Jarv in the chat too, man.
Yeah.
The airport music, man. You know what I'm saying? And this thing, I see Nikki in her bag though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to put the money out, B-boy.
I got
man.
money.
Nikki's in the bag, man. We see it. You know what I'm saying? Mama Bear saying that tick hop, man.
That tick hop.
I like
Tick
that
hop,
touch. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And
Spot on.
Yeah, the tick hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Which Drake is making famous with the tick hop.
Facts.
Man.
Prime Minister said do anything for the bag again, but then this is the thing,
Man.
they making the money off of us.
Yep.
So we the ones not even really holding the standard up to the music that we got going
Nah,
on.
we
man. You know what I'm saying?
we not pushing back on it.
Facts. So I mean, it is what it is, man. So just wanted to like kind of just talk about the real quick, because again,
I
they've been
agree with that though,
celebrating-
Jar. She's at the end. Those about to be phased out. Yeah, I mean, once you start throwing them devil suits on, you at the end of the bag. That hand is all the way at the bottom of the bag for her.
Look,
We gonna
let
be
me
talking
ask
about
this
some,
then.
Yeah, go ahead.
If
Jay.
Doja's about to be phased out, then how come Lil Nas X hasn't yet?
Come on, you know the answer to that, Bebo. You know the answer to that, Bebo.
Well,
Come on.
not everybody might know the answer. So enlighten the people, brother. Enlighten the people. That's,
Oh man, without trying to get too deep and getting us booted off
yeah, Reader's Digest version. Yeah.
this good old platform here, but you know, he speaks to the heart of a certain section, and once you in that lane, there's a lane for you. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I don't want to compare his situation to Deborah Cox, but you remember when her R&B was failing, then all of a sudden she made that Beyonce type album with the horse,
Sure did. Yeah.
and she's over in Europe with all the glow sticks, and they,
Great point. Great point.
I mean,
Right.
you know,
Great point.
Again, we're gonna be
J.K.
talking about this later on too, man. Remember what was that you, Jay, that said that? When they put that
was.
devil suit on, it's a rap.
Yeah, that was John.
oh yeah,
Remember that joint. You know what I'm saying? He's still on the map. Yeah, man. He's on that pride map. You know what I'm saying?
he's still on that map, bro.
He is.
Destiny was goody. What's going on? Yeah, cause he's a part of the.
The facts. I wasn't trying to.
Right.
I'm trying to
right.
keep it light, you know.
Yeah, we trying. Yeah,
Facts,
we trying
the
to keep it
alphabet
I wasn't trying to
game.
start nothing per se, but I.
Yeah.
But,
No, you ain't.
this
You
is one
trying
of
to
those
start
segments
something.
where
I ain't trying to start nothing, but where the brick at?
Just
Right.
keeping it light. You
Yeah,
know.
man. Hey,
yeah,
this is the thing.
yeah. But the people need to know
Yeah.
or be
Yeah,
reminded.
salute, yeah, Deborah Cox got a voice. She does.
She
too,
got a
man.
voice.
Yeah.
She got a beautiful voice.
Yeah,
But
very
And this is
beautiful.
the thing.
she wasn't
and the
pushing on
crazy thing-
units though. When it was R&B, she had to go to a different genre.
And this is the thing. Normally, that community or coalition or the mainstream, they take our best talented people. That's the best ones to get. And you
Yep.
actually helped me with my segue.
Your iceberg go with all the effects being pushed.
Yeah.
Iceberg's even researching more effects to push after these.
Hey, this is the thing. Jay-Z's finally doing something for Hip Hop 50. Finally doing something for Hip Hop 50. I'm glad Jarvis in here to celebrate. Y'all was waiting for him to do something for Hip Hop 50.
Just waiting.
Brooklyn's finest is finally doing something for Hip Hop 50. Just kidding. He's not. He's not doing anything for Hip Hop 50. This dude is basically over here with somebody from another community doing $1 million charity casino night with a $50,000 entry ticket for prison reform? We gotta cook this dude real quick, just real quick. You know, Shine was like, man, you about to take a picture? Shine was trying to get out the picture of this joint. It's one thing to not do something for Hip Hop 50. Like, hey, man, forget y'all, man. Grandmaster Cash? Fuck you. I'm over here with these cats getting the bread. Pull it out, Bebo.
Got money.
I'm not doing a damn thing for you dudes. I don't give a crap, man. We making bread over here. $50,000 for a ticket? Kim Kardashian's gonna be in the building. Jeter's gonna be in the building. Let's be clear. This is at Atlantic
Chris
City.
Jenner is gonna be in the building. They about to be electric sliding all over again.
Dog.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott's gonna be in the building. This is
Yeah.
the who of who's is gonna be in Atlantic City. Gentrification J getting
No,
ready
J
for that
Camp.
casino.
Look
That
at
basically
J
they
Camp.
use him again.
J Camp ready for that casino situation.
And let's
Look
be
at
clear,
him.
Charlemagne was the one that was like, dude, that's my building.
Yep.
Remember, he had to get out of his building because that's the building that they basically made the casino
Yeah,
in.
that's right.
What's y'all thoughts, man, on the #1 rapper pretty much on every mainstream media joint, not doing nothing for Hip Hop 50, but the audacity to have $1 million charity event with a $50,000 entry ticket, but you ain't doing nothing for hip hop though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not, like, what's your thought? And well, no, excuse me. Let me take it back. Not for Hip Hop 50, but you using prison reform as a way to put that sheet up, to act like we doing something.
There go
What's your
Iceberg with
thoughts
his
on
Ye
that,
West
man?
mask.
What's your what's your thoughts on? Not only are you not doing something for the hip hop cats, man, who love and adore you, but you using prison reform. And this is a James Bond theme. It's for prison reform, but come in your James Bond suit.
I mean, man, again,
Don't get us fired too, by the way.
it's about time, man, where dude just kind of just tell us, like, look, I'm about to get this paper. I'm trying to get this cheese. I'm trying to do stuff for Jay-Z. And that's cool. That's cool.
Facts.
But if you're going to do stuff for Jay-Z, I just want you just to leave hip-hop out of it. Like, it shouldn't even be a mention of hip-hop come from anywhere. But you're going to have some hip-hop influencers there. So I still feel like at some point there's still a taste of hip-hop that's going to be in this event just because of the people who's going to be there. But, I mean, it's about that time, man, that I say we just got to move on, move forward, and just say, you know what, bro, you You get in the bag, cool. But we gonna do this thing called hip hop over here, man, and
Facts. Facts.
we gonna keep it moving, man. But
Mad respect.
again, it, it's just a money grab. I mean, we pretty much know what it is. We know what it is. It's gonna be a lot of influence in that building. A lot of that, a lot of them gonna be in there. A lot of them gonna be in there.
A lot
You know what
of
I'm
prom.
saying?
I was prom queen.
Yeah, like nobody's here to
Oh
knock
man,
prison reform at all. Like
No,
it's
not at all.
most
Yeah.
certainly needed
no.
because
Facts.
it impacts our people more than just about anybody.
Prison
But
reform
this
and also
doesn't.
reentry programs too. Let's be clear. You know
But
what I'm
you
saying?
can
Facts.
We
do
need that.
Facts.
as a billionaire, you can do prison reform without the antics, without the casino stuff, without the.
Facts.
You don't really need that, man. You can be out in the streets doing prison reform, preaching that. You can hit some of these schools doing that. Like
Facts.
some of the, I mean, a lot of his liberal colleagues are based in some of them Ivy League colleges. He can hit the Ivy League circuit and get all them professors, all those liberal people on his bandwagon, and they can do it fundamentally, like getting grant money and all that type of stuff. Like this is to me, this is a play to put further things on his platform to push all that stuff outward, in my personal opinion.
Hold
But
up,
Bebo
man.
P,
So hold up. So Matic. Hold up.
So mad.
that's exactly it. What he's saying. That's what I'm saying. They got all these white collar people in here to pretty much push something. They're pushing something. Whatever business venture they're trying to push, that's what this is for. It's just a meeting of the minds so we can make it look like this is a charitable event when we know what the situation is. But go ahead though, Bebo P. I'm
Well,
gonna
this
let you
thing.
go in.
So Matic is saying before you get in Bebo. So Matic is saying is the Reform Alliance that Jay-Z runs being used as a front for other business ventures, other cultures, Inc. and billionaires involved. Bebo P, what's your thoughts? Just like, and again, this is like your uncle, man, cheating on your auntie. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is family. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on Jay, just like we talk about BG, man. We grew up on Jay even more because they started in 94, 93. You know what I'm saying? So we've been like Jarv said, man. Hey, his lyrics align with my lifestyle and my vision of where I wanted to be as a black man when I used to listen to his lyrics. So it's super disappointing when I see what he's doing now. Cause I guarantee what's crazy, he'll put his hand around this dude, but not Nas. What's your thoughts, man, on Jay's recent move on dissing the community one more time?
Jay, even though he's wrongfully appearing to be a stranger to celebrating Hip Hop 50 in 2023, per the date of this recording, he's no stranger to big money environments, and such as blackjack in this case. And I think now I think about it, it makes me go back to a few years ago when he was with Yo Gotti at the blackjack table and lost $500,000.
17 hot.
Yo
tubs.
Gotti did. Man, yeah. yeah. And Jay-Z was like blown away while Yo Gotti was nearly frozen like old Glitch McConnell. But yeah, this is just that high status, high value event, nothing but high rollers. This is Jay-Z's Get Down. This has been his Get Down. And like you brothers mentioned before, this is definitely not a knock on overall prison reform at all. But to go back to this situation that we're talking about here with this high value blackjack, high roller situation, perhaps the look from the outside looking in is to bring some of the wealthy, what is it they said that 10 helicopters are going to be flown in from the airport to this situation somehow, some way, of wealthy elites to financially contribute to legislation against system of racial injustices. At the same time, I remember the Ice Cube recently said in so many words that the same people that run some of these prisons in America are some of the same ones that run these record labels. And I don't think that Ice Cube has a reason to lie when he made that statement. So So there's that situation, but we can't also rule out acts of nobility from Jay, such as that recent defense of what was that brother's name, Jamal English, that he was that cat that was wrongfully apprehended, bum rushed and beaten by Kenosha, Wisconsin police while he was holding his 1-year-old child at Applebee's until they found the real perpetrators in the restaurant. So restroom. So where am I getting at with this is there could be two viewpoints how this could be looked at, but I think if we just have to ask the questions. Are all of the ample funds that are being donated by all of the elite attendees of the Blackjack event going toward prison, probation and parole reform, and overall legal justice for black people? Or is there a significant percentage that's going right back into the coffers of who's running the yard? No pun intended. So didn't mean to be long-winded, but I think we have to start lacing out some of that content.
He is providing some awareness, but at the end of the day, we know it's a shield for what's going on behind the scenes. So thank you, Jay-Z, for the awareness, but I think we good, fam. I think we're good here. But appreciate it. Appreciate the bullhorn and the awareness.
Only bird.
Cleaning that spirit out, man. You know,
Oh,
we gotta put the
man.
sage. That's that sage you gotta put in the
Sage,
air. You know what
dog.
I'm saying?
Man,
That's
that's
that,
sage.
that Kyrie sage.
Yeah, that Kyrie sage, man. Come on. But again, like I said, man, we're not trying to cook Jay, man. Again, man, I grew up on the dude. We all did.
You grew up
Hell
on it.
yeah.
Like we grew up on it. A lot of the time that we was around, man, we was bonding with the music, with the Nas,
Right,
with the
right.
Jay.
Right.
We so proud of Nas, man. We want to do the same thing with Jay, but it looks like Jay's sights is something different. Again, it's no this, it's no nothing, man. But again, it's just every time we talk about dude, he's taking one Michael Jackson moonwalk away from the hood, man. The dudes who really support him and rep him. And if he ever loses B or that money, you're gonna have to come back. It's gonna be a hard fall, man. You got to come back to the people that you pretty much just slapped in the face, man, doing stuff like this, man.
Pretty much.
What do you guys think that this is yet another sign or a possible sign of him checking out completely, or do you guys out there here on Fresh Out and out there in the chat believe that there's still time with him working on something for Hip Hop 50 behind the scenes? You know, given that we still have at least 3 to 4 months left.
Well, I think Devon basically said it beautifully. I mean, Jay could have done this during Super Bowl weekend. Like, this is,
Yeah.
to me, the timing of it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that there's ever bad timing to push any type of like prison reform. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for him, where he hasn't really been outside besides when he's piling up with his constituents, whether he's in overseas performing for the delegations over there. He you know what I'm saying? He'll grab the mic for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably paying $50K a ticket. But I don't know, man. The intent just seems grimy because of the folks that he's rubbing elbows with, and then the donations that you ask him for.
Okay.
Because
So
he
it's
he had the platform, like Devon said, at the Super Bowl.
right.
That was the platform.
Facts.
And you don't need these guys there to do that. You could have had an infomercial at the Super Bowl, but
I think that's true, and that no knock against Rihanna at all. I think that if Jay had included himself, from a music perspective more so than what we initially saw this year for the Super Bowl performance, then that would have been better timing per se, but also that could have given off a better outlook. As far as reputation, but also for the culture of hip hop as well. Touch 182 said, "Nah, he's done with hip hop. He had a good run."
I'm with Touch. He's done.
I just wish he hang it up. Just hang it up, man, and just let the world know, and we can all just salute you and keep it moving.
Hold up,
Okay, J Camp and
Madden, hold up, man. Madden with the quote of the night.
Go ahead, Iceberg.
Madness over there, like
Right.
Man saying
That
the front
devious
for a
plot.
more devious plot.
Man.
And again, well, we just had a segment earlier that just said, "Watch out, watch for the hook." What did Cool Cutter Breeze say?
watch out for the
watch,
hook.
yeah, watch out for the hook. Yep.
Watch for the hook, man, because again, I'm gonna make you look at this one. I'm gonna hit you with this one. So again, watch out for the okie doke. Again, they're using the hip hop 50 to bring in and usher in some of this crazy stuff, and a lot of it is like Jay said, it's evil, man.
Oh yeah.
So just be clear, man. And again, if you got kids around, man, play some real music around them, man. Play that real R&B, that neo soul we grew up on. Play that real hip hop. And again, I saw a video game. What was it? That Nicki Minaj is on. They just put her. They put a character of her in the game.
It wasn't.
Oh yeah, it's a shooting game.
Yeah,
It wasn't Call of Duty. It was
No, it was Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think it was. Yep, you're right.
It was Call of Duty,
Okay.
and they said
it
hip hop,
was.
and hip hop was Savage, 21 Savage, Nicki Minaj, and I think they had somebody else.
For some
in there
reason
that
I was thinking Grand Theft
sus.
Auto too. That she had a spot in there, but you
No,
know.
because Iceberg's right though. They had her like armored
Yeah,
up
they
and
had
all
pink.
that.
They had
Yeah,
pink and
yeah,
all that. They had a
pink,
bike and
yeah.
all that bull.
I do remember
Matt,
seeing the
Power
armor.
saying
and
they
all
got
that.
Call of Duty,
right,
joint.
So
Yeah.
it was Call of
Again,
Duty.
they using the word hip hop, and now they're like, yeah, let's
POD.
big up this word hip hop, but now let's use hip hop to promote our clients and our agents. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's like you're using the thing that we grew up on as a way to basically use this. In Touch 182 saying Nas slowly shut his eyelids one at a time over the last 3 years. There's a picture of him, Kendrick Lamar, and Jay, and they look like they was at one of these little joints. These first of all, 007 event for prison reform. And you see Nas is checked out. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see, like when Nas got that ring money, he was like, man, I'm about to do everything I want to do because I don't need no investors. You know what I'm saying? So again, we're not trying to pin the two together, man. Pause with Nas and Jay. It's just look at the business that they doing. When you get your money, what do you do with it? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that whole Maui situation where Oprah and the little homies asking for bread from regular folks. Get out of here.
Dwayne.
Yeah,
Oprah
Dwayne,
and
man.
Dwayne.
Man.
Born Given saying facts. Iceberg, play real music with substance for your kid for your kids around.
Facts.
Yeah, man, you gotta do that.
Facts.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj, Snoop, 21
And
Savage,
21
man.
Savage,
That's hip hop, man. Get the hell up out of here. But you know what I'm saying,
Snoop, but
man. I'm agreeing with J Kemp. Just say you out the game, so that way we ain't gotta talk about you no more. 'Cause
Yeah,
again,
keep pushing.
it's just like your daddy saying he gonna call when you look out the window, he ain't outside. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be there to
But-
get you.
Speaking of
That's
daddy,
cool.
man, hey man, these segues be doing their own little situation, man. Speaking of Zaddy, man, we gotta talk about Diddy, man.
It's another one of them Montero suits.
Now remember J Kemp said the devil joint.
I got money.
This dude is looking like Cobra Commander, dog. In a red suit, dog. This is the thing, man. Now we've been
Looking like
talking
one of Palpatine's soldiers that be standing on his
Right.
throne.
Yeah, the two right behind. Yeah.
Right.
If you follow our show, man, if you've been following Fresh Out, you know we even got a button for sus. We got the hot tub joint for the Flavor King. We've been talking about Diddy for a while because he's so entangled, man. This dude is literally like Magneto, man, of the X-Men. Like this dude is just, he built the whole situation. It was built around him when he was at Uptown with Heavy D and Jodeci and Mary J. Blige. Then he went to Bad Boy and started his own thing. Then he went to the East Coast, West Coast thing. And again, hold on. I forgot to play something real quick. Let me go back real quick. Because tonight we talking about origin stories, man. It's just like any other villain, man. Every villain has an origin story. And you got to ask why they do certain things. Let me play this so I can show you why.
No, he knew.
Fair use, by the way. This is for educational purposes only. Fair use act.
But so you have never
But
told your
no, he knew.
brother-in-law this story.
Everyone knew that I was a fanatic. I used to have Nas on my nails, the whole thing. Nas knew I was a fanatic. I met him. I started bawling.
I mean, you guys
I
were
was
then,
like
and you guys were,
13.
oh, and then you guys became label mates.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Mike Knight, man, on Twitter, man. He's the one that put me onto this.
Yes.
Briefly.
Yes. And everyone at the label knew, like, oh, B's little sister is like obsessed with you.
So
hey.
let's be 100% honest and just put it out there.
Yes.
In life, we all make decisions.
Yes.
Coke and Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Pepsi.
Neither for me.
Neither. Whatever.
Okay.
That's ideal. That's good. Water. Whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Nas. The fact of the matter is, you're a Nas girl. That's the
Fair use. We're going to keep on rolling.
fact.
Things evolve. And like I said, I went through a lot of musical
Yo,
phases.
Solange
And
likes Nas, so what you gonna do?
No,
Yo,
no,
Thanksgiving dinner's
by
gonna
the
be so
way,
crazy.
By the way, Jay and I have our own sister-brotherly relationship. We talk.
So you wonder why this dude hates somebody so much when your wife's sister's bringing him up at Thanksgiving. So we got to talk about Diddy. What's his origin story? You know what I'm saying? Why is he upset with something? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. So again, why would this dude drop? He's basically about to drop an album. Why is he dropping the album? What's today's date? The date that he's dropping it on is September 15th. Who has he always had an issue with?
Tupac.
If you guys basically know anything about the Bible, we're gonna have a Bible study real quick. When Jesus was on the cross, what did he do on the second day?
He went down.
He went to hell.
Yes, he went down to hell. Go ahead, Iceberg.
Bebo's been in Sunday school.
Yeah.
He went down to the second day after
I thought you was about to answer your own question. We waiting on you,
the
preacher.
second day.
Preacher.
So he died. Yeah, hold on. Everybody pull out your Bible.
Well, Assistant Pastor Apostle Iceberg. Well.
So September 13th is when Pac passed away. So September 15th, 2 days afterwards, we ain't gonna say it, but you see the imagery.
Oh, here go Iceberg.
So this is the thing. If you don't know what's going on, we didn't even talk about the publishing yet. We just talking about his album. Let me play this little real quick just so y'all know what's going on. Fair use real quick so you understand why he's doing what he's doing. We talking about origin stories tonight, man. You don't get this on no other platform. Ain't nobody talking about this, man. You come over to Fresh Out for hip hop journalism. Let's be clear.
Man, Iceberg
Jay
sound
Camp,
like
Bebo P in the
Morpheus
chat.
right now.
Come on, man.
When Morpheus first met
10
Neo.
days until the Love album drops. Happy Tuesday, 10 days until the Love album drops. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with you motherfuckers. We're going into full-fledged savage. As you can see, the gear, the artwork. What's up, world? You ready for this fuck work? I know it's like it's a new art. Fuck to she only probably the only R&B album that you can fuck to. The stroke. It means chill, not on this album. This is an R&B album that you can fuck to. And it's for the strokers.
Okay.
So we just talking about his album real quick. We ain't even talking about the publishing yet. So why would he be coming out with it? Well, let's go into the story. So
Keep preaching, Bird.
Diddy basically gave the publishing back to the artist from his label 20 years later. If you
Some of 'em
understand
gone.
publishing, yeah, some of them are already gone. So they couldn't even enjoy the fruits of their labor. If you understand the situation with publishing, it only is worth something if people are actually playing the music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's be clear.
Right.
So again, we know Mace has been asking for his publishing for a while, wouldn't get it back. He talked about black excellence at the Grammys, but then wouldn't give Homie back his publishing. Another black man that was raised in Harlem. Even Mark Curry has something to say about it. Fair use. Let me play this real quick. Just fair use. It's 10 seconds for Fair Use Act for hip hop education.
I don't want the publishing. I want the money. Come on, y'all think he doing a good thing because he give back some publishing? Come on, man. It's not worth anything. And then he don't have the Ciroc or the DeLeon, and then he gonna give $1 million to Jackson State like he doing some humanitarian type thing. He just trying to do whatever he can to keep his name relevant.
So again, everybody's like, why is he giving the publishing back? That's Mark Curry that was on the Bad Boys for Life, you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest records that they still use to this day. He was like, man, I'm only getting, that's only like $400 a year. But then also, we know the Pac situation and we know the Keefy D situation. So nobody wants to touch the dude, he's nuclear. We also know that he's had to pay a lot of lawsuits. So that's a lot of money coming out. Then we also know that's the publishing
Show 'em the
situation.
money,
So
B-Bo.
we showing receipts today, man. We showing receipts. Show 'em the money, B-Bo.
I got money.
So he gives out the publishing rights back. But then we also know he fumbled the bag on the cannabis deal for $185 million. Pull out the money, B-Bo.
It's still in hand.
So he ain't got that bread. He also lost the liquor deal. That's a $100 million deal. So why do you think he's coming out with an album? Why do you think he's trying to do as much good PR as possible? J Kent, Bebo P in the chat. Sorry it took so long, but we had to basically undress this situation.
No, man,
Y'all going
good.
hard in the chat too. Salute.
Before you
did
go
a great
in,
job,
before
man.
you go in, J Camp, that was essentially another chapter from the book of Berg. If you haven't
It
seen the
really
first one, the last one rather, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, go in, J
When
Camp.
you come to Fresh Out, man,
Now,
you gonna hear dope stuff from J Kent,
it's
Bebo
gonna
P,
be,
Iceberg Slim. Come on, man.
It's gonna be quick for me. Pause. But
See,
now,
that
like
might be a touch.
Mark Curry basically said it, man. I mean, this is all to keep his name relevant. I mean, why else would you come out with this little silly shirt that he got? It reminds me of the what was it, the no bitch assness or whatever them little shirts he
Oh,
had.
No bitch ass.
Like, come on, bro. Everything that he does, we know is for relevancy, man. It's anytime he was trying to be on his Master P and talk over somebody rhyming, take that, say what? Come on, you know, in the hot tub. He was saying all that stuff from the hot tub, man. But I mean, you laid it out beautifully, Bird.
Yeah,
I mean,
Iceberg did.
there's really nothing else for me to say, but we all know this album was gonna be a big old flop. That we do know. It's gonna be a floppy disk. He should have just put this on a floppy disk because ain't nobody gonna hear it. But go ahead, Bebo P.
Never that 3.5-inch floppy, man. You're right, though. Iceberg did cook in another chapter from the book of Berg. And in addition to which, Mark Curry is absolutely correct. I mean, Diddy took all their publishing, all of his former Bad Boy cohorts publishing over the course of what, 2 decades, give or take? And
8 off of it.
man, turned it from Theon Greyjoy to Reek for all my Game of Thrones heads out there. But with the offshooting of publishing rights to these high-level equity companies by highly notable and/or in some cases legendary artists who are selling off their catalogs in some shape, form, or fashion. I mean, most, if not all, of the Bad Boy artists' publishing deals are dried up, and not to say they still don't. Not to say that the Bad Boy artists still don't deserve their publishing to this very day, because they do. It's just at the same time, the time to have given everyone their publishing was in or near the beginning of the contracts being signed. And
at most, JC.
yeah,
Fact.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, JC88 said this Love album might have 2 decent songs at most.
At
At
most.
most. And that decent, not good or great, is what was
Right.
said. Madness said he signed the wrong thing, B. Ew.
Well, let's be clear. This Love album has everybody on it. Burna Boy, Jay Dilla, Dirty Money, Fabulous, you know what I'm saying? John Legend. So we know Diddy got friends in the industry, you know, no doubt. But again, for Hip Hop 50, we had a question last week, which was who was the most disappointing person in Hip Hop 50? And Diddy was on this list. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is a dude, we grew up on him. You know what I'm saying? But this is also a dude who had to move out of his mansion in Georgia because he said B was hot in the joint. And again, let's be clear. We talked about how many people Diddy has touched. Pause. He's basically helped a lot of people in the industry, man. Let's not knock the hustle.
man.
But again, what did you say that Ludacris said, J Camp, about Puff?
I
Signing with
almost
Puff?
signed with Puff, but I think I'll
I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? So again, Diddy's one of these dudes, man, that could really do a lot of great things in the community. Again, coming from Howard. Let's be clear, this dude rode a train, man, when he was an intern in Uptown, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. This dude is a hustler. You know what I'm saying? He's from Harlem.
That he is.
But again, man, it's like Frank Lucci, man, when he told on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so again, man, instead of you taking the L, you know, you kind of, this is the thing, it's a great gesture, but the gesture also says basically that you kind of effed them over. And if you know publishing, a lot of times,
tells
man,
all of us.
you sign it over to a company for a certain amount of years. So you'll say, hey, I'll give you the publishing for 20 years. And then they'll make X, Y, and Z by pushing it onto ESPN, onto ABC. They'll play it when the cameras are doing whatever, or when the commercial's about to run. But then after that, okay, what you gonna do with it? You can sign it back out. So that's why they're saying he turned down a 9-figure deal to sell the publishing to give it back to the artist, which is a great thing. But like Mark Curry said, hey, just give me the money. I don't need the rights. Just give me the bread. You know what I'm saying? Right now is what Mark Curry basically said was, this is basically like somebody taking your girl, marrying her, having 4 kids with her, and then giving her back to you and say, here you go. Take care of the kids too. So again, we got love for Puff, but again, it's hard to defend some of the actions that he's been doing over the years. The thing we want to know about is the Tupac situation, the Keefe D joint, all the stuff that went on during the East Coast West Coast situation. He's never spoken about it. Bebo, what's your thoughts, man? Just, is this a great gesture? Or do you think it's too little too late? And this is just, you know, opening up Pandora's box at the end of the day.
It's too little too
All
late.
these years, Bebo, all these artists that ain't here with us. Is this a good gesture?
It's not. It's too little too late for Diddy to regain any semblance, any major semblance of turning his public outlook of him in a much better light than preferred. Don't get me wrong, as Iceberg indicated and communicated, I'm sure there's a ton of congratulations about Diddy in giving his artists their publishing back. But we're in a new generation that's more informed about things compared to Bad Boy's legendary prime in the 90s and 2000s. And they're hip to these elite games that they like to play more so now than before. You know, they like to ask questions. They're seeing certain things now than, you know, generations of former were able to see before. And Iceberg mentioned a great example several minutes back with the Oprah Winfrey and The Rock donation situation in relation to the Maui disaster, which only got $5,000 per the date of this recording. But, you know, this is just, it's a bad look. I'm sure the former Bad Boy artists are going to take their publishing, but I don't foresee them looking at him with the same level of respect as he wants, I should say. Carmen said, is he trying to save himself? What was the rest of that, brother? Is Diddy trying to save himself and calling in favors? Hey, the hot tub stays boiling. It stays bubbling.
Could be. Might see Bow Wow back in there again.
Man,
Poop shoot. Flavor camp. But this is the thing, man, too. This dude has 20 plus year old sons, and you dressing like R. Kelly on a double up album cover. You know what I'm saying? This is disgusting.
That's the other thing. Iceberg. It's like that dude who's 55 but still be trying to go to the club in a wife beater and some Jordans on.
man.
It's the same.
Jordan
Same
Ashes.
dude. Drinking cranberry and vodka. Get the F out of here, bro.
Drinking some Skull.
And again, this dude is hip hop royalty. You know what I'm saying? We talking about hip hop royalty right now, like, and we don't like talking about anybody in this light.
And refuse to act his age.
Right.
Right. And again, this is the thing. Puff, really, all we need Puff to do is really just almost do what Nas is doing from the,
Just be a
from the
mogul.
back end. Yeah, just be a mogul, man.
Right.
Go out here, represent, man. Touch some people, man. Kiss some babies, shake some hands. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the good old days. You don't have to talk about everything that was
Put
bad.
on some good artists.
Yeah. But
Right.
again, is this Diddy's karma?
I think so. I mentioned on our Labor Day show that the same thing that you projected on the screen, as far as not only just the foundation of his music not really sticking, but his business ventures taking L's. So yeah, I think this is
And
the
he's known
beginning
for the
of his
business
end.
ventures as just as the music.
Exactly. So I think this is the beginning of his downfall. He just doesn't realize it, and he's living his midlife crisis situation right now. Touch 182 said he's like a suspect, being all nice to the police right before he gets questioned. Hey, Officer Mahoon, I think you got a
Right.
nice looking tie on. Where'd you get that
Right.
from? J.C.
Right.
Penney?
So, and again, this is the thing. Power 800 saying, so with day 20, and I think J. Camp said this and Bebo said this on Monday. So with day 2026, Mario Winans, Sherry Dennis, Red Cafe, Young Jock,
and
MGK. Will they get theirs? But again, who's spinning Mario Winans records right now?
Right.
Who's spinning day 26?
Sherry Davis, Red Cafe,
know what I'm saying?
and such. Right.
Puff,
Madison.
puff, puff. Please don't take my cash.
I mean,
Right.
Megan Fox is getting that white sniffed off her breast by MGK.
So Maddox basically saying it's only a good look for a few artists like Mace who can capitalize because he's remained somewhat relevant and visible, especially what it is blowing up. And salute to them,
Right.
man,
Yep.
too, for
Yeah,
getting
salute
that
to
bread,
Mace
man.
and
Salute to
K.
them, you know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
they got the bag.
They got the
They got the
bag.
hold on. It is what it is, baby.
So again, like I said, and you know, you may not be an LL fan, but you gotta respect what LL's doing. Like he was like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah.
out here. I'm
Salute.
representing hip hop." He's like, "I don't have to come out here and do it. I got bread, but I love hip hop, and hip hop is so much to me." So again, we grew up on it, man. We represent it. It's in our name, Fresh Out Hip Hop. You know, this is what we talk about over here, man. So again, we don't want to have shows like this where it's kind of like whatever. You know, we want to talk about great things. We want to talk about all this new music that's coming out, 38
Right.
Special. You know what I'm saying? People are really doing their thing. But again, they don't get on Yahoo News. They don't get on Variety.com, man. This is what's getting on Variety.com. Like the Doja Cats and these events, 007 event for prison reform. Who thought about that? Straight out of touch. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So again, man.
It ain't out of low cash. It's out of touch. That's what that is.
Power 800 saying the radios are playing Moira Rhymes right now, especially when you have the Weeknd and 21 Savage sampling your joints remaking. Okay, that's
Right.
true.
Right.
That's
That's very true.
Yeah, and salute to JC88 in the building, man. Day one.
Absolutely.
Club was going down, man.
Cam and Mace winning,
Yeah,
bro.
man,
Yes,
they are winning,
they are.
man.
They winning.
They got the bready. But long story short, man, like again, man, we've been talking about a lot of industry stuff, man. And it's always not good news when you talk about industry and hip hop because those things don't even mix together. We saw Nas turn down that Heineken deal, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago. We knew when basically the corporations got their hands on hip hop, it was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You know
All
what I'm
the
saying?
way.
It's going to be a big problem because you
Yeah.
don't have them the bridge is over, the bridge is over.
Right.
You don't have all that bull. You can't
Once
control
Petey
them.
Pablo was basically advertising Seagram's in a song. Pretty much, you know. It's like wearing the advertiser on the jersey now. It's like Wish, wearing Wish on your uniform. I mean, we
It's
pretty
like
much
ordering from Wish. And don't get me wrong, hey man, everybody gotta get the bag, man. But it's almost like that's the only reason people are doing it now, man. We didn't do hip hop, man, for that. We did hip hop, man, to represent the community. And you don't want to be a martyr. You want to get the money, but there's certain ways that we need to do it. And again, if you watch that show that we did with Media Man, Black people, African Americans, are the 11th wealthiest nation in the country, or in the world. If we actually have some unity, man, we can put this bread together.
Pull the money up, Bebo.
You know what I'm saying? Put the money up. I got money. Come on, man, George Washington. So again, this is why we got to get together and keep on doing our thing. We love this space, man. Ain't no beef with none of us, man, up in here. We all trying to get the bread. We doing our thing, but we gonna do it the right way. But we're gonna basically always talk about hip hop. And Vince Staples actually said hip hop was dead on Joe Budden's podcast. It's dead to people who don't appreciate it or don't understand the value. It's just like any other thing, man. Somebody's trash is another man's treasure. So again, man, like I said, man, we over here getting busy. You gonna see us, man, heavy. And J Cam and BOP got an announcement for tomorrow, man. Since we talking about real hip hop, we got something tomorrow for y'all.
We do indeed. Bebo P, I'm gonna let you do the drum roll, my brother.
Well, I'll do the drum roll, and J Camp, you can make the announcement. Countdown in 3, 2, 1.
We will have our main. One of the illest rhyme spitters out right now. In my opinion, top 3. We're gonna have
Easily.
RJ Payne on this show tomorrow.
Come on, man.
Top 3
RJ
in 2023.
Payne.
That's right.
Please argue.
My life
that
is a
fact.
movie too. Let's be clear.
That's right. Our guy RJ
This dude
Payne.
doesn't do interviews, let alone interviews on video. And he's coming over here on our platform for you guys, man.
For you guys.
Real hip hop fans, man. We're gonna be talking to RJ Payne tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern.
Chopping it up.
J Cam, Bebo P, Iceberg. We're gonna be up in here going crazy. We're gonna be talking about him. Again, if you haven't heard his new album, DJ Jazzy Jeff narrating it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? PA on the drums. If you didn't hear the first
right.
one, Stu Bangers did that one. You know what I'm saying? Killed that one.
Yeah.
So again,
Got
JC88
dudes like
know what's
Ice-T
going on. RJ get busy.
co-signing.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure
Like
does.
Leatherface, man.
Come on, man. So again, this is why you come to this platform, man. Cause we're gonna give you the real hip hop, man. Again, you're gonna see a whole bunch of BS, man, in the mainstream. That's why you come over to here. You know what I'm saying? You come over to the other platforms that are doing dope things, man, for hip hop.
Real hip hop.
Real hip
is
hop.
over.
Real hip hop. We're
here.
gonna hold it down,
Real
man.
hip
Definitely. You know
hop
what I'm saying?
is over.
So, hey,
over
man,
here.
come with your
Yeah.
questions tomorrow. Get your popcorn, get your libations, get your liquor, man. Come in, ask RJ whatever you want in the chat. We're gonna be
Yes,
giving out
yes.
a couple little surprise little gifts too, man. So tomorrow, 8:30, man. We only gonna be on for about an hour. So
9:30
get in
Eastern.
early. 9:30 Eastern.
Eastern.
Get in here early, man. J Camp BOP gonna be holding it down. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So again,
Yes.
we're gonna have RJ Payne, the RJ Payne,
The.
Leatherface,
One and
man.
only. Yes.
Man,
The.
again, this dude's a
Right.
spitter, man. And let's be clear, just to tie it into this episode, he was a finalist for Making a Band with Diddy.
Hit that ding.
A lot of cats don't know that. And again, he
Right.
was signed to Def Jam under Kevin Liles. Let's be clear. He was also signed to Jimmy Hinchman. Let's be clear. So again, 9:30, J Camp, Bebo P, RJ
Ice-
Payne.
Iceberg
It's
hosting.
gonna be
RJ
crazy. man.
Peasy.
You know what I'm saying? Take us
Gonna
home
be
though,
crazy,
J Camp, Bebo P. You know what I'm saying? Get
Yeah,
ready
man,
for
I
that.
can't wait for tomorrow, man. But definitely
Yeah.
got to salute the people for today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all held it down, man. We had some great content. We had it going on Diddy. We had to.
Yeah.
We had to go in on that Jay-Z situation because we had to. We had to talk about why some of this mainstream rap is the trash era. We had to talk about that dude BG getting out the beam. Original hot boy, man. We
This is a
salute
necessary
y'all, man,
episode, man. Come on.
for hanging in there with us, man. But definitely tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be one of them special ones, man. So I'm happy, man, to have somebody elite on that mic that we get to talk to. Get to talk some hip hop for real tomorrow. We get the bar out tomorrow. Touch, tap in. I know you got them bars too, man. Tap in.
Man. Hey, Touch, you gotta get on here one time. We gonna just do a show where everybody just come up. If you can, we gotta get you on here, man. So to tell you, if you're not following Touch, go find him on
Absolutely
on IG, but also YouTube. Dude got some dope videos, music
got some
videos.
dope videos. Support him too.
Salute Touch 182, man. Salute gotta support
Great
him,
music.
man. Go follow him. BOP, take us home, man.
We appreciate you guys so much for rocking with the world's most dangerous podcast, Fresh Out, No Basement. J Camp, you cooked as always. Iceberg preached his second chapter from the Book of Berg. It's a pleasure to be rocking with you brothers at all times, and we
Reverend
appreciate
Morpheus.
you. Right. Right. We appreciate you guys as well highly because there is no Fresh Out without you guys. Our faithful, loyal supporters. Shout out to our haters as well. Chime in with us for our bonus episode, which was just officially announced today, as well as just a couple minutes ago or so, where we're going to interview the potent RJ Payne, man. Just it's going to be an epic interview. You know what I'm saying? He's easily in that top list of modern day lyricists. So we know he's going to provide the people with some just heavy insight. We appreciate the fact that BG is home from lockup. So salute to BG. We know that you with your loved ones, and we're glad to know that. And we can't wait for you to get in that booth. But yeah, rock with us tomorrow, y'all. In the meantime, please be safe. Please be safe, and God bless you all. Iceberg.
Hey, man,
us
like I
home.
said,
Preach us home. Preach us home.
Again, like
brother.
I said, man, J Camp, Bebo P, man,
Facts,
Iceberg
power.
Slim, Fresh Out, man. You know how it goes down. This show would be nothing without y'all, though. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do this for y'all, man. Like J Camp said, he just literally just got off the JO and just hopped on the mic, man. Pause. So again, we do this for y'all, man. But again, we gonna be real spitters. The rest of the year, Hip Hop 50, we gonna be bringing real spitters up here. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? We got some other stuff coming for y'all too, man. Pause. Y'all don't even know the music that we got jumping off, man. So again, like I said, just stay tuned. Fresh Out, man. Tomorrow, Thursday, 9:30 Eastern. Come in early, man. Bring your popcorn, man. We're gonna hold it down, man. So again,
Get your
man,
popcorn
J-Camp,
ready.
Get a little bit of this if you need to as well.
Ocho Cinco style.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, get your libation together.
Hey, man, we love y'all again, man. Stay safe, man. Take care of the fam. Give everybody a call, man. We see y'all tomorrow, 9:30, man. Peace.
9:30.
Salute.
Peace.
World's most dangerous podcast. We will be in the building with good. It was going bar for bar. They camp was going down, man. Let's get it.
Good.
Hundo up in this studio. Hundo.
Please wipe your feet. You rocking with Fresh Out. Yeah. Fresh Out is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. We hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live B, we want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like Melvin in the Blue Notes. Stop it.